This is my makeup look, my heatless old Hollywood waves hair tutorial, which you can see in the card above. I had a lot more hair then, didn't I? She's bored of me talking about my hair. And people requested that I do a little makeup tutorial of my makeup in that video. If there are any other videos that you really like my makeup and want to know how it's done, just let me know. And I can make some more. Yes! Won't that be fun? That will be fun. Hope you enjoy. Here's my face. It's a face. Here's my Tilly. She's the dog, a really sleepy one. I've cleaned and moisturised my face in preparation. The first thing we're going to do is apply a layer of Maybelline's Baby Skin Primer. It's great for leaving your skin smooth and matte, but also for protecting it from makeup. The next step involves using powder foundation like face paint. Generally, I just pour a little water onto the palette and go to town with a blending sponge, but that's pretty messy, so I have a little bowl. Alrighty, grab a sharp implement and break off a bit of powder. You're going to need this much. Pop it in the bowl, add a dash of water and start mixing. I'm using the Max Factor Lasting Performance Foundation Powder in Fair and a handled blending sponge from the pound shop. That cost £1. I bought many. Oh, do try not to drop it on your dress. I found that this is the best way to get coverage that's breathable, silky smooth and translucent without having that ugly cracking and drying look. If you don't like wearing a full face of makeup but want to even out your skin tone, then this is really great for you. Applying foundation in this way also makes it very breathable, so it's great for hot countries. I can't stand wearing liquid foundation when we're on holiday, it just makes me feel slimy. Fortunately, I live in England, where it is rarely that hot. Don't forget about your neck. Now to exaggerate those cheekbones. Look how cute this makeup sponge is, it's supposed to be a snowflake. It's not, but it's supposed to be. I'm using the number 7 Light Medium Contour Kit. This look is all about the rosy apple cheeks, those jolly vintage land girls, if you will. I always think one should smile when putting on makeup, because that's how a face should be most of the time. Also, I find it hard not to smile, so... Taking the darker powder into your hairline softens your face and covers up any roots. Bonus. Now with our highlight colour, we're not looking to create harsh, straight lines or great contrast. The idea is to add softness to your face and make it glow. Here's an old movie trick, let's see if I can do it without a mirror. To correct a slight bend in the nose, draw a straight line down the centre with a soft sponge, ignoring the peaks. Use your fingers to blend, because I swear there isn't anything better. Blusher, a warm and rosy tone. And this brush, which I have had for many years, but it is perfection. It's from a chemist and it cost me £3. Remember to only put blusher on the parts of your cheeks that actually blush, and pay attention to those apples for rosy glow. Again, smiling with your makeup. This sculpting eyebrow pencil is one of my absolute favourite makeup items. Its triangular end allows it to be used for very fine lines, but also isn't too thin to then snap off when turned on its side to fill in your brow. Thin curved brows are very important for vintage looks like this. Bushy brows were definitely a no-no for ladies back in the day. Yay, lovely! Before we begin laying down any eyeshadow, let's talk about priming our real estate. Even if you don't have hooded eyes like mine, if you want your shadow to have some staying power and colour, then prime those eyelids. I'm using a Max Factor concealer pen and then setting it with a palette I can't open. Oh my god, stupid short nails. Ah! These are my current favourite eyeshadow brushes because I got them at 60% off and I love nothing more than a deal. Details in the description, of course. Pat that down onto the semi-dry concealer. You may also recognise this palette from my April favourites. It's just like the Morphe 3500 palette, but a third of the price. This is the nude eyeshadow palette from number 7. It actually belongs to Claudia because I don't normally wear shimmering eyeshadow. Matte is much more vintage, but I do think it works better for this soft look. Lesbianism, many plus points. Start by creating a line 2/3 of the way between the end of your eyelid and the end of your eyebrow. We're laying shadow down with a small shader and then blending with the blending brush as the sun really starts shining. Now apply the slightly darker colour above and blend that out. It's quite hard to apply eyeshadow to the left side of my face because I can't feel it, which somehow makes the skin move in a different way. These are very subtle shades, but they add great definition. With a precise shader, I'm adding this lovely rosy colour just to my actual eyelids. They're tiny and only visible with my eyes completely closed, but I do have them. And now I massively failed to get my eyeliner in focus. I tried for a good 5 minutes and this was the best shot. Painful. Oh well. This is the L'Oreal Superliner Perfect Slim in black. It is the thinnest, most precise eyeliner ever, which is great, but takes a bloody long time when you're trying to do a thick line. The sun is now destroying my attempt to demonstrate the importance of filling in between your lashes. This mascara is from Estee Lauder, but no one can tell because now it's just a gold blob. Even though I always wear false lashes, my tiny blonde lashes show terribly if they're not mascaraed first. Eyes half done! While we wait for those to fully dry, let's start on the lips. The 1950s lip shape is a larger version of the 1920s rosebud, but with plenty of curve, bright corals and pinks with a fashion. I'm going with the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour in Absolute Plum, which is a pink with a blue undertone and stays on your lips forever. Now for the lashes. Never apply false lashes straight from the box, they should always be trimmed to fit. I go quite far in this, more than just trimming the length down. Since it's been 2 minutes, apply the setting balm to your lips. That is not budging at all. So I've trimmed the length of the lashes, now to shape them. These exaggerate lashes from Eyelure are great for this because they're very full and long, so they can be cut into any shape. I'm making them into a very angled vintage flare, so they're short at the inside of the eye but longer at the outside. Remember to cut into the lash like a hairdresser so the edge isn't too blunt. Pushing lashes on my blind eye is about 5,000 times easier than on the one I can see out of, which is why I have to do it against the mirror. Helpful, I realise. And now we're done! I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, let me know in the comments and subscribe for more!